Alright. It's time for iCast, your freaking awesome replays, where the ever-amazing StarCraft community send me in their replays playing the weekly challenge. Now, guys, this weekly challenge from the last week was Encirclement, where players had to flank, surround, and try to encircle their opponent's army. So we want to see some brutal surrounds, but I also told people they could use siege tactics. So you could actually do a sort of siege encirclement where you set in entrenchments around your opponent's bases and actually try to, kind of see exactly what's going on by choking them out of the game ever so slowly. Building those structures and those siege tactics all around their base. Of course, I don't watch these replays, John Bible. I would never try to cast a replay that I've already watched before. I would find it incredibly fucking boring. I would not have fun with that at all. Yeah. So, if you guys have any other questions about ICYFAR, just shout them out in the chat. Direct them towards Eon Blue, please, and he can hook you guys. What the fuck? Oh, God. Some weird shit is happening. Did that probe not get spotted? I think, QL Mindless is like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? This cheeky little shit. He's got a forge? What the fuck is this? It's gonna be like a zealot cannon rush? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, things are getting off quickly to a very Florencio-style start, guys. Remember, if you want to get your replays in for next week, the challenge is Blast from the Past. Send in your best replays playing Old Heart of the Swarm, Wings of Liberty, or Brood War Strat. Send your submissions through to eonblue95@gmail.com. And we're back on schedule, so it's going to be on this day next week. Wednesday my time, that's Tuesday if you're in US or Europe, so try to get them in the day before. Holy crap, QL Mindless is not watching! He's building a command center! No! What do you think that is? He's like, I think it's just a bit of weather. No, he's distracted by the pylon down here. No. Oh, Mindless. He's like so focused quick. Let's go to Mindless's camera. I want to see if at any point his screen was just above the cannon. He still hasn't realized. Oh no. We're on his camera. What's the APM at? He's at 86 APM. That's plenty of APM for this, but he's staring at these Marines. No. He's not building any more Marines right now. He's focusing the pylon. He's typing the BM. He's prioritizing BM over minimap awareness or macro right now. Fuck, you're sad, says QL Mindless. Oh, he's not the only one who's about to be sad. He looks back in the main base, spots a cannon shooting his mineral line, and not any spare APM to type now, is there? Oh, man. The number of times we see this where players don't even lose to a well-executed cannon rush. It's just the fact that they see a certain unit. In this case, I guess it's a building. It's the cannon, and their brain immediately fires up and is like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And you're like, okay. The logical response is calm down and find a way to defeat this. But QL Mindless is just like, no, you're a dickhead. You're sad. You're playing the game wrong. Oh, and both depots are in range of this cannon. Not only does it force a lift, it gets both depots. Oh my god. This probe's still just running around being a douchebag. Realpolitik is like, hey, come chase me. Come chase me. Oh my god, that probe wiggles its butt. The Marine. No, the Marine. Getting dangerously close to that cannon. And okay, he does find the sweet spot to well, it's not going to depower it. And another pylon's going to go down just in case anyway. But, I did like the wiggling the booty move that probe did. It's like, come and get me. Come and chase me. Come and get me. Meanwhile, looks like it is indeed going to be the siege tactics being used in this replay. Realpolitik trying to set up the contain with 2 shield batteries, a cannon, another cannon, and Mr. Zealot. Mr. Zealot's there. He's got laser blades on his hands. He says, you know what, I asked the armory, the Protoss armory. I said, can I be like Luke Skywalker? I want to have a lightsaber. They were like, no, you can have some lightsaber shanks. He's like, that doesn't seem like a very noble weapon. I was thinking maybe more like a sword. We could have a cool sword fight. They're like, no, we got a modified Protoss laser toothbrush, and we turned it into a laser shank, and we grabbed 2 of them, and then we glued them to your wrists. The Zealot's like, I guess I'll take it. It's not exactly what I dreamed of, but you know what? I can deal. I got shield batteries dealing me. I got some cannons backing me up. We're okay. Speaking of people that aren't okay, QL Mindless right now is on 1,800 minerals, no gas, hasn't been dropping mules, hasn't figured out how to land the command center, and is still staring at the same couple of Marines from the early game Getting more cannons built. It is just in complete freeze-up mode. No SCVs being built, no depots. Is microing Marines back and forwards. Is not building the 12 barracks that could go down. Is deciding to drop a mule. There's enough energy to drop 4 more mules, but only 1 got dropped. Oh, man. This is like watching one of those fainting goats, you know? It's just the panic has overtaken. Oh, no, he's like microing Marines back and forwards without doing... Oh, no. Oh, this is painful. This is just like, yeah, it's just absolutely frozen up under pressure here. Oh, my God. This is like watching a deer in headlights, you know? He's like, oh, oh my God. Oh, he just killed his own SCV. That Marine just killed his own SCV. Oh my God. Oh, the panic. The hands are shaking above the keyboard. QL Mindless trying desperately to hold down Mum Spaghetti. And once again, just rallying individual Marines. Oh no. Oh no. An engineering bay, 3 depots, and some mules going down. Still not building SCVs or Marines out of that barracks. Only out of the barracks that's hotkeyed, which is this one on the low ground. Only this command center is actually hotkeyed. This one isn't. Decides to now drop another few mules. Oh, he's manually clicking on structures, isn't he? Oh no. Realpolitik is like, let's actually encircle you. Oh, I feel so bad for putting this as one of the options for the challenge now. Oh no. This is a keyboard breaking game for sure. This is a game where you say puck Frotos at the end and you break your desk. Like, you guys know how people like smash their keyboard sometimes? This is where the person with no martial arts training stands up, does one of those karate chops on like the cement blocks, and the desk snaps in half. Like, this is that level of rage. This is the one where you start kicking your PC tower repeatedly after the game until you've breaking $2,000 worth of hardware, and then you feel that deep sad regret afterwards. Like, this is rough, because we've all been in that situation where you basically don't have the willpower to keep playing, but then you keep doing it anyway because you're so angry you just can't bring yourself to hit that surrender button. You know, I think a lot of Terrans would have just lifted their buildings and floated them to the corner at this point. But, oh man, the Immortal comes in the back of the mineral line and says, let's fight dickheads. Actually, I took 2 hit points of non-shield damage. I better pick up and leave. I'll be back in a minute for more. The Marines are like, that seems fair. We feel like our life is going pretty well, and we're going to take it to the next level. And they decide to walk into the line of photon cannons. All that's left of them is a memory of some good times, drinking some shitty Caprulu sector beers, and of course the bloody smear on the ground, which the SCVs are going to have to mop up later. Ha, just kidding. Pretty sure the probes are going to be the ones mopping that off the floor, because this is an absolutely brutal game. And Realpolitik here, dropping behind. There's still 2k minerals in the bank. At no point has QL Mindless found the presence to put down enough buildings to use that money. There's a ton of Marines building. What do we got? 6 at a time, +1 weapons. Oh no, +1 weapons is going to go down. The Marines are going to come forward. They're going to try and save it. And these Immortals. Oh god, that Immortal just took 12 hit points of damage. Oh, Realpolitik feeling the pressure rise here. I think he's a bit worried now. How could he possibly win this game? That Immortal just took damage. It took... Oh no. The other Immortal is now also taking damage. Oh my god. Realpolitik here somehow has lost 7 units. I think they're all pylons. I don't think he's... Oh, the War Prism does go down. Okay, he might actually be in trouble finally. Oh my friggin' god. One of the barriers is already cooled down though. This is going to take so many Marines to get rid of these guys. So many SCVs. There's shield batteries and cannons up here. They're not even in trouble. They're still... Oh my god, I forgot they were there. 15 kills on one, 4 on the other. The barrier comes back up. The shield battery's there. Oh god. This is some Protoss porn, and this is some Terran nightmare here. This is disgusting. No, lift that command center, the orbital goes down. Oh no. Finally, 1 Immortal goes down. 36 Marines and 14 SCVs for 1 Immortal. I think that's a good trade. I think the Terran are cheering right now. They're like, we got one of them. We got one of them. This is this how the Somalis felt in that Black Hawk Down movie? Was like, well, we got one of them in the helicopter. Woohoo! Let's kill him. Yeah. I'm like, but you lost like 400 dudes. How are you considering this a victory? They're like, we got one. Haha. And you're like, That's fucked up, man. That's not impressive at all. You guys, what the fuck? You're clearly losing. The Marine's like, nah, man. Nah, it's fine. We got one Immortal. It's all right. I think we might be winning. Yeah, for sure. 22 kills on the Immortal now. I think this is the Eric Banner, you know, Ranger sniper guy who's been fucking people up for the entire movie. These guys don't actually, they seem to think holding an AK in one hand is a good way to aim. Not the best. One SCV, oh, we just learned a lesson, guys. One SCV does not out-repair an Immortal shooting a bunker. Okay, fair enough. And, yeah, okay, so okay, we've got a base here. We've got a base here. I believe the encirclement is complete. I mean, he's even got a base inside his opponent's, but he's literally got a complete fucking circle. Ugh. The Marines are like, yeah, we just lost another 12 dudes to kill a Jeep that they abandoned. And you're like, is this, I don't know if this, you guys don't value life. I mean, we've talked about it before through ICYFAR, through the Florencio files. Don't join the Terran military, guys. It is the literal worst thing. They give you one bullet and they give you a rifle to the guy next to you. They say, hey, when he's dead, pick up his rifle, put your single bullet in it, and keep charging. The Marines are like, what? You guys said we would get power armor and Medicare. And they're like, yeah, you'll get Medicare for your corpse. We'll collect it afterwards. And they're like, okay, I signed up for the shittest military in the Capruli sector. Like, the Zerg don't give a fuck. They're just like, we don't even care, man. But the Marines, they, oh god, they have feelings. They're like, yeah, we got a cannon. I think that was worth it. There's one broken cannon. There's a lot of blood and limbs. Thankfully, they fade away. Thank you, Blizzard. I really wish Blizzard... I think we need to campaign. We need to say, Blizzard, when are you going to bring out a patch that actually lets the corpses build up on the map? You know how some games you can turn the settings on, where the corpses throughout the entire game just stay there? And you can raise the setting to like their maximum, where they literally never disappear if your computer can handle it. And by the end of like an epic game, like Company of Heroes I think has that. And then you just like... You've got like hundreds and hundreds of corpses across the map. It's just the most brutal thing because you can see kind of the scars on the map of where all the combat has been happening. Stalkers warping in the main. Oh my freaking god, this is disgusting. I mean, what the fuck? There's a Templar Archives in charge on the way. Why are you still in this game, QL Mindless? This is not a Fantasy GG timing. Fantasy would have GG'd out of this game 20 minutes ago. Fantasy, the guy who literally never leaves the game until every one of his units is dead, would not have left this. QL Mindless is just here. He's like angrily, like, you guys know how when you're playing relaxed StarCraft, you're tapping your keyboard, your fingers are light but decisive, right? Right now, QL Mindless is like trying to break his keyboard with every press. He's like, build another Marine. Mike, still back, and he's like pounding the buttons with his fist. He's getting so mad, and this is tough, dude. He sees High Templar inside his main base, and he's like, yeah, don't know if this game's... That's a lot of Marines, actually. When Stim finishes, they've got +1. You know, he might have actually been able to overwhelm the main, and maybe barely overwhelm this with how many Marines he has. The problem comes from the fact that, look at this timing. Is this not the most Terran timing? You're like, I think I finally got an army that can maybe break out. Stim's about to finish. And at the exact same time, Psystorm finishes researching, and the High Templar are ready. Right now, Real Politics like, please stim into me. Please stim into me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But QL Mindless is like, I think if I just defend, I've got a chance in this game. Has no idea that his opponent's on 73 probes and has 2 bases outside his base. Oh, God. So many Marines. Finally clears up his main base. But the Immortals, the Zealots come in there and, oh, he's going to get baited down trying to defend the natural. Here come the High Templar. It's bath time, bitches. Oh, my God. Have you ever seen your dog that really doesn't like getting in the bath? That's those Marines. They're like, woof, woof, woof. And they're trying to run away. You got to catch the dog. You put it in the bath. Once you start scrubbing it, it has a good time, though. You know, it kind of enjoys it. Except in this case, the Marines aren't having a good time because they're all dead. Murdered by Protoss. 15 minutes of murder. Hope the Terran people watching enjoyed that one. Hope we all feel good. And Dry those tears, guys. Fucking disgusting. That was one of the worst pieces of brutality I've ever seen. That was fucking disgusting. Hats off to you, Realpolitik, you sick puppy. That was disgusting. Thank you.